Oh boy, what have I got myself into? Out of all the games I could have reviewed this week, I decided to go with a horror game, which I tend to stay away from those, for several reasons. First of all, I'm a wuss. Secondly, much of them contain gameplay considered to be super stressful. Thirdly, jump scares galore. And last but most importantly, I'm a wuss. But, there's something about this particular franchise that brings interest towards me. I'm of course referring to the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Now, I haven't played much of the games in the series, but I am pretty knowledgeable about it. But today is all about the first game, so we're just gonna stick with that.
So for all you newcomers to FNAF, as everyone calls it, the premise follows the player getting a job at a local pizzeria as a night shift security guard, and the place just so happens to have animatronics like they have at Chuck E. Cheese. Or at least had.
Yeah, apparently Chuck E. Cheese is getting rid of all their animatronics. You think FNAF had anything to do with that business decision?
Anyways, for 5 nights in a row, from midnight to 6 in the morning, you must check the security cameras to make sure nobody robs the place.
Well, actually no. There are no outside threats. The actual threats you face in the game are, surprise surprise, the animatronics.
You must constantly keep an eye out for them, and make sure they don't reach your office and kill you. And by kill, I mean scream in your face and stuff your body into a Freddy Fazbear suit. So like I said, I haven't played much of the games in the series, this one included. So in a way, this is going to be a new experience for me. And just recently, the first 4 games were released on home consoles, the Switch included.
So because I love the Switch, and FNAF is now on the Switch, I'm going to be playing it on the Switch. Now quick fun fact, Five Nights at Freddy's was originally released on August 8th of 2014. Scott Cawthon just so happened to release it and kick off the series on my birthday of all days. And on top of that, I remember having a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese that year. And on top of that, the animatronics were malfunctioning badly when I was there. And on top of all of that, I made that up. Please do not take that seriously. Well, it was made on my birthday. Alright, let's play this game.
Night 1 is pretty basic. You spend the first couple hours listening to a pre-recorded message from a former worker that tells you how to do your job. It's pretty humorous, but also a bit dark.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah blah blah.
The animatronics stay on stage for the most part, but you'll eventually notice that 2 of them, Bonnie and Chica, will leave the stage to wander around. And sooner or later, they'll make their way to the office. Bonnie takes the West Hall and Chica takes the East. Which brings me to the 2 key mechanics of this game, the doors and the door lights. They're both important for keeping the animatronics away from you, but they also both take up power, so you can't just use them all willy-nilly. The best thing to do is to pay attention to where Bonnie and Chica are, and only use them when they're actually at the door. Oh jeez, that's a nope! But wait too long if they're at your door, and they're able to disable the doors and lights.
Oh, you son of a gun. You see that? You're pretty much screwed if you decide to check your cameras again. So, keeping the monitor down is the best option, right? Well, as long as Foxy doesn't get a hold of you.
Foxy won't start to give you trouble until about night 2 onward. Honestly, as long as you stay alert and frequently check Pirate Cove, he shouldn't be too problematic. If you don't check on him as much, he'll slowly start to come out, and eventually he'll book it down the West Hall straight to your office, and you only have a small amount of time to react and shut your left door. So as you can tell, the animatronics will get more aggressive as the week goes on, each night becoming harder than the last. Freddy, the Big Bear himself, will actually participate once night 3 hits. And from what I've heard, he can be an unpredictable savage. But playing night 3, he's actually not too bad. But these 2 buttheads on the other hand, ugh. Look at them, they're just not going away. And my power's being eaten up by using the doors. Wait, what? The doors open when the power goes out?
So you're telling me they need electricity to stay shut? How does that make any sense? Like, can anyone please explain that to me?
Oh, now he shows up. Yeah, Freddy likes to use a power outage to his advantage, and now he's gonna kill me when the backup power is gone and it goes pitch black. But There is still a possibility I could make it to 6 a.m. And maybe I will win.
Oh, jeez, Freddy, you frickin' frickin' finger frickin' freaker! Freddy freaker! Not you, the other Freddy. Ugh, you know what? I've had enough. I'm just gonna enable all the cheats so I can get through this freaking game.
Unlimited power, fast nights, and radar map. Now to shut the doors and let the time fly. So now that I'm safe and sound between these two steel doors, let's cover the rest of the game, shall we? Like I mentioned before, the animatronics get more difficult as you progress through your week. They can change locations a lot more quickly, and even the cameras could stop working, which could create many problems for the player. It really does get a lot more dreadful when you get close to the end. Even the phone guy doesn't stand a chance. In the Night 4 phone call, the animatronics kill him.
Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
Fast forward to Night 5, and there's another phone call.
Wrong number?
So, when you beat the 5th night, or sit through it like I did, you're rewarded with your first check. $120 for risking my life for a whole 5-day work week.
So worth it. Actually, I risked my life for the first 2 nights and then cheated the last 3.
But wait, now there's a 6th night that's been unlocked.
Wait a minute. 5 nights at Freddy's. But there's a 6th night? So why isn't it called 6 Nights at Freddy's? Silly Mr. Kotha, what was going on in that head of yours?
It's basically harder than Night 5, and no phone call this time around. Beating that gets you an overtime check. Also, Employee of the Month, yippee! And now, Custom Night is unlocked, which is essentially Night 7.
I'm just saying, Scott. I'm just saying. It could have been 7 Nights at Freddy's. 7. I mean, there's 7 nights in the game, so 7 Nights at Freddy's. Doesn't that make sense?
Custom Night lets you set the difficulty of each animatronic from 0 to 20, 0 being super easy, and 20 being extremely ball-breakingly difficult. If I didn't have unlimited power, that is. And beating the Custom Night, no matter what difficulties were set, results in you getting a termination slip. They even list the reasons of why you're being let go. Let's see here. Tampering with the animatronics, you got me there. General unprofessionalism, I did my job like normal, what do you mean by that? And lastly, odor? What do you mean odor? I don't smell bad.
Like, seriously, I just showered not that long ago, and you're acting like I smell like 3-week-old chili. What do I look like to you? A Smash tournament competitor?
Alright, one last thing before I wrap up this review. In Night 1, Phone Guy mentions an event known as the Bite of 87. We don't receive any information about it other than that brief mention. But, apparently, if you go into the Custom Night menu and set the following difficulties for each animatronics, we'll unlock a secret cutscene of some sort that actually gives insight to this horrifying event. Alright, let's enter it. 1 for Freddy, 9 for Bonnie, 8 for Chica, and 7 for Foxy.
And the ready button for Golden Freddy, I suppose. Well, that's about it for this review. Overall, Five Nights at Freddy's is a wonderful game for all you horror enthusiasts out there. But as for a schmuck like me, not really. Don't get me wrong, I love the concept, the lore is interesting, and I love watching streamers play it like many other people do. But actually sitting down and playing it, it's not my thing. The reason why? I'm a wuss. Now you may or may not be asking, will I review the other FNAF games since they're also on the Switch? Maybe. I can't promise that. But it's not a no either. But until next time, this is Beneficial, Smelly Smash Competing, Chucky Cheating Gamer, signing off. Wait a minute, where's my last slice? I should have known.